comment, Erling Haaland was kept ominously quiet by Arsenal defender William Saliba on Sunday. It might seem odd to suggest there is any sort of problem with a striker who has scored at a rate of a goal a game in the league this season. But after setting the bar so high in his debut campaign with 52 goals in all competitions, it is understandable that even the slightest dip in Erling Haaland's form becomes a point of discussion. The City striker's performances in the last 3 games for Manchester City have not gone according to plan for the giant Norwegian. No goals in 3 games against Wolves, Leipzig and Arsenal is a barren run, which other strikers might kill to own. Yet the body language has at times spoken of frustration at how things are going, and there was a visible sense of frustration at the Emirates which saw him become embroiled in the spat between Kyle Walker and former City set-piece coach Nicolas Jover at the final whistle. Stats-wise, there are few signals that should alarm compared with his key numbers from last season. His rate of goals is slightly down, 1.17 per game to 1.02, and his assists are down, 0.26 per game to 0.13. So what, you might say? But his touches, 26.91 down to 22.09, and touches in the opposition box, 7.36 to 6.47, are down on already pretty low levels from last season, and that suggests he is not getting involved in the games as much as he should. The absence of Kevin De Bruyne, Ilkay Gundogan and Rodri, City were also missing Bernardo Silva for the start of the season, has ripped a huge chunk of service to Haaland from City's side. And while Rico Lewis has done well to fill that gap and did more than most to set up Haaland to finish against Leipzig, with the Norway international missing 4 chances he might have gobbled last season, he is not imposing himself on the game as he would like. One theory would be that Haaland is doing everything he did last season but that City are simply not finding him. But the other less palatable one is that Haaland has momentarily stopped trying to take games by the scruff of the neck and bending them to his will and is waiting for it to happen. In essence, Haaland must adapt to a De Bruyne-less City, and he is not doing it. Against Wolves he was strong-armed into anonymity by Max Kilman and co. Against Leipzig he was profligate with the chances he got but arguably never quite in the right position to take advantage. And against Arsenal he posted another average display. In an interview with the Daily Telegraph on the eve of the Arsenal game, Haaland talked about how he zones out in games, often feeling like a zombie on the pitch. That is all well and good when it comes to keeping calm when chances come his way, but perhaps he needs to liven up a bit and go looking for some action. Because for the last 3 games Zombie summed up his performances.